It all started 6 months ago. I was unemployed, and back then I actually believed that I could find a job. And in my 6th hour of job searching, I saw a position in machine learning team Spotify. Then I wonder what it'd be like to work there. To achieve this, I must develop a project and showcase it. And started thinking what would be a cool addition to Spotify. And that's when I realized that Spotify's playlists are still weaker than expected compared to its potential. What about Spotify would take the user's request with an LLM that genuinely understands what that person needs and creates a playlist for them? So I pulled my sleeves up. What I needed was 3 things. 1, a local LLM that actually understands the user. 2, an access to the Spotify API to fetch track level data. And 3, a simple interface for chatting. Let's start with the model choice for the LLM. Among all the models, I have 3 main local LLM options. In LLMs, the parameter size represents the model's intelligence capacity, but higher parameter models require more memory use. So, even though Gemma had the smallest parameter count, I chose it because I needed a lightweight and fast model, and I already had the code from the previous project. Moving on to second step, I was confident about that part because I'd seen tons of projects on Kaggle and GitHub using audio features from Spotify. Until I saw this. I couldn't continue with the project after that. However, Spotify mentioned that apps which already use this feature are still accessible. So I need to find one. After searching, I decided on using Sort Your Music, where I can access key features like BPM, balance, danceability, and so on. According to my liked songs, Vivaldi Four Seasons is the least danceable song, which I don't agree. Seeing songs in more than one dimension has shown me some patterns about my music taste. For example, considering balance measures how happy a song sounds, seems like this Billie Eilish album is something I listen when I'm sad but still need to function. Now that I have chosen the model and have the audio features, it's time for prompt engineering. And while deciding on the prompt, I will pay attention to these 3 parts. The first one is what I want the model to be, like its purpose. The second one is its behavior, like how I want the conversation to go. And the third part is what the model should return, like a final output. In our prompt, this is the purpose part, telling the model that it's a playlist assistant. And this is the final output part, which is adjacent, that includes audio features, which we'll be using to filter out the songs. And this is a simple conversation to let the model know how I want the conversation to be going between the model and the user. Let's see how it works. I was going to do the user face. I was going to do the interface at the end, but following up the LLM's responses from terminal was a bit hard, and since this project is not that complicated, I decided to write a simple basic Streamlit app, so the third part is kind of finished before the prompt engineering part. Let's move on. Since the response is a bit emotionless, I'm adding these examples to show the model how to be friendly and kind. Even though we cannot use API for getting audio features, we can still use it for authenticating our account and adding the final playlist to our playlists. These features are not deprecated yet. In order to use it, I will use Spotify, which is a library in Python. Next day, I start reaching out to people. I tried messages, emails, everything, but I didn't hear anything back, which was expected. Some time has passed, and of course I was on LinkedIn again. Then I saw a post. Spotify's collaboration with ChatGPT for a playlist assistant. I have to try. Let me write the same thing as I did to my application. My friends are coming over. Taking too much time. No, I'm kidding. Kind of vibe are we going? Chill, hangout, party, back. We wanna start. Why am I reading whatever I write? And dancing at the end. Spotify. Okay, allow. What? I swear I didn't do anything. Like, I didn't write a prompt saying, please give an error while I want you to make a playlist for me. But yeah, I'll try again in a moment. Meanwhile, I have my list. Daft Punk Instant Crush. For what type of friends group is this a good choice to listen? Try again. Ella? It couldn't do the playlist. I swear, I didn't do anything. There is nothing to compare, nothing. All jokes aside, there was probably a team that was working on that before I even reached out. Like, of course. But the reason why I did this video is to make people click now. To show how easy it is to create such projects with local LLMs, like without even fine-tuning. Yeah, so I should get going to my job search. Thank you for watching. Bye!